competition from the UEFA Champions League. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Well, this is such a big game for them. If everything goes to plan, they should clinch a playoff spot in front of their own fans here today. What a game we've got in store.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it looks like a 3-4-2-1, but key to this formation will be the two wing-backs. They've got a lot of ground to cover, both in attack and defensively.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And this confrontation is underway. Rashica. Retsos. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. Stuart, in particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, I think we can expect goals if his form is anything to go by. You just hope that back line have been studying the tapes, because most teams have really struggled to keep him at bay.
Changing circumstances in one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yeah, it's a goal for Arsenal. They're the first on the score sheet here with 12 minutes on the clock.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, great read there to intercept. Rashica. Kotis Ioannidis. And behind it's gone for a corner. Really fine piece of defending play to break us up. Youssouf Fofana. And a strong tackle. And keeping it out. Delivering it. A bit short with the clearance. Decent position. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Pulisic. This looks promising. And then with a real chance. Oh, so near, but just unable to keep the shot down. Being pressed hard. Ioannidis. That's a good-looking ball. Must take the lead here. And they have. You've got to say, it has been coming.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
1-0 then. Pulisic. Is it going to end up being productive for them? And a throw coming up after a really fine piece of tackling. And Pulisic has it. And it's played into the centre. This could be the equaliser. Not out of the woods yet. And it's there for him. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
And given away. And the managers will now deliver their half-time. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, news coming through of a penalty in one of the other matches, and Alex Scott can fill us in.
Yes, it was a penalty for Villa. He tried to fall in with his runner, but the goalkeeper was having none of it. It remains 0-0 with 48 minutes on the clock.
Thanks for the update, Alex. Could be threatening, and couldn't quite square the game. Close.
Well, it's certainly a decent effort, but not quite good enough. They still trail here.
Well, no shortage of live action coming your way right here on EA TV. And Stuart and I looking forward to being with you for this match.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Oh, the threat is there. Can't miss, surely. Can't miss. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a two-goal lead now.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But in the end, it's far too...
Joao Cancelo. Tajani Reinders. Leal. A good and fair challenge. Could be dangerous. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Oh, he's through here. In position. Well, you're bound to be a bit cross. With yourself when you're presented with that sort of opportunity.
Well, in the end, it's a fairly easy save for the goalkeeper, but really that should have been a goal.
Well, maybe room here for the counter-attack. Well, let's send it over to Alex Scott, shall we? Because, Alex, there's been a change to the scoreline in the Villa game.
It's a goal for Villa. They're the first on the score sheet here with 69 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. A very timely interception. Unable to keep the ball. Able to skip past his man. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Joao Cancelo. And threading it through. He might be able to make it through. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. Constantelias. Perhaps they can counter from here. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped. Opportunity it is. Yusuf Fofana. Well, a goal to tell you about in the Eintracht Frankfurt game. And with details, here's Alex.
Yes, another goal for Eintracht Frankfurt. They've pulled it back to 4-3 with 85 minutes played.
Thank you. Alex. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.